This is Dr. Bly. What is your question? Oh, what are we doing today? I know. Hello, this is Dr. Jorge Santiago Bly, and today we are doing something artsy, something very different. We are doing decorations with plants. So, as I may have said on the email, get small samples of ferns or whatever plants you want. Oregano, hyssop, whatever you want. This is the inflorescence of a grass. This is the infrutescence because it's no longer flowers. This is now fruits of onion. And we're going to do something with plaster of Paris and clay. Here is the clay and the plaster of Paris is here. And the final outcome is going to be something very nice. This is still wet. It needs to dry. I'm going to have the videographer take a close-up. Look at the venation, how beautiful, and the flowers and the detail that we can see. And you can even, with a little instrument, write your own signature, sign for it. Here is another example. This is an inflorescence of a daisy. It's not very clear, but you will see the process now. Okay, so we'll all get little Ziploc baggies with clay, and we'll just get the clay out. Now we have done that for you. And then take most of it, like 3/4 of it, and just roll it. To what thickness? I say that's about an 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch, ballpark. Make it nice, okay, and smooth. Then cut it into a rectangle. I say something like this would work. Okay. And let's cut it here like that. And here like this. Remember, you have to be happy with what you do. Just like Bob Ross, imagine you're painting happy little clouds. You're doing happy little rectangles or squares. And once you do that, you can use this, with the rest of the clay, or even with this. Put this here, nice and firm. We are making a little pool here. Okie dokie. And here as well. And here, make sure you have a good seal. Okie dokie. Okay, so now that we have created the sides, and we actually want to build them up a little bit higher than what I did, we just want them ready, but we take them off now. So we have the leaves and the parts of the plant ready. And now, so we are placing the leaves and the parts of the plant upside down, or with whatever part of the plant you want the impression to be most highlighted, whatever you want. Okay, so now we put a little bit of this paper, which you will also have, and you just want to roll it gently, not squashing them, but just roll it until it creates a nice and good impression. I'm pressing firmly, but not, brutally. Okay, so I think we have done a reasonable job of pressing down onto the clay. So some of this you can just pick up by hand, gently, of course, emphasis on gently, and then, or with this little piece of wood, and just get them one by one carefully, so that you can see. Easy, very good. These stay behind, so you just want them all of them off as best as you can. All of these little pieces of debris you want out. Let's get the big ones first. This is the oregano. And remember, we don't have to use all of them. We had this hyssop, but we just felt that it was too much, too crowded. Let's get the part of the fern leaf. You remember it's called a frond. Not too bad. And then the rest is get close to it with your glasses if you have, and just pick these up one by one. Maybe. Okay, so as you can see, I'm using my magnifying glasses to get the few remaining ones. Maybe we'll get them. I think we will. And if you don't mind them, that's okay. Very well. I think I'm pretty happy with this result. Now I just put my regular glasses. Now remember, we have made some of these clay tubes. We want it pretty high and pretty firmly attached. Okay, let's go around. And I think I'm trying to get good at this, thanks to my wonderful instructor. And I'm sure you will do so much better. This is so nice to do. And you don't want anything to leak. So let's put another tier, right? Actually, let's make it like this. Okay, so this is a good time to put a little marking personal for you. We put a little heart here. Whatever you want to do, this is a good moment. It's not the only moment. And we are now finishing this. Hopefully it will be tall enough and sealed enough. And now you have this plaster of Paris. Remember, when one is cooking or doing stuff like this, one is good to have everything ready. So half a cup of plaster of Paris. How do we know that? Because we have already practiced, right? And one half is 1/4. So we'll add water. We'll pour it here, and then we begin mixing it. And be careful not to get too many air bubbles in it. I think I have a few, so I have to try to remove them. Just make it even. This part is a little watery, but with a little bit of practice, you will be just fine. And now the moment is approaching to actually pour it in. Let's do it. And then gently spread it. You can spread it out. I think we can try a little bit more. There's some more here. Ooh, nice. Remember, we want to clean these containers, but don't pour it down the sink. Put it out of the greenhouse, out of your home, not down the sink. That's a bad idea. Okay, I think we are good to go. Okay, so we have now poured all of the plaster of Paris here, kind of lining up nicely. So we want to make sure to clean your instruments, if any, if it is your fingers, whatever you use, clean with a napkin or whatever you may have. And then remember, you don't want these down the sink, because right now it's really beginning to get solid, right? And this piece of paper, of course, you can put it in the trash. And if you're going to rinse something, rinse it outside of the greenhouse. Do not put it down the drain. So I'm going to put this in the brush. Remember to wait between 20 and 30 minutes until this gets fairly dry, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, it has been almost on the money, 30 minutes, and we are going on the last step of this process. So we are getting these sides off. Of course, everything carefully because this is very, very fresh. Then we're going to do the next layer, basal layer. Everything appears to be just fine. And just fine. And now we're going to flip this and get the clay carefully here, gently, right? Part. So I just place the plaster of Paris on a firm surface, and I'm gently moving the clay, peeling the clay off. Remember to, wow, save the clay, save the clay. This is not too bad, it's pretty wet. Okay, so you see how beautiful it looks, and now the last step is simply to leave it. You can of course take this home, but it would be better if you wait a few days. It's very wet still until it dries, and then dries up a little, and let me put my hand as, size comparison, and then you can take it home, clean it a little bit around here, shape it a little bit, paint it if you wish, etc. Thank you, and remember, save the clay and have fun doing this. Thank you. Bye.